back to my YouTube channel. Now, as you can see in my previous video, I did an interview with an international student here in Canada. This particular person also went to the college that I went to, which is Northern Lights College, located in British Columbia, North to be specific. So, I promised you guys that I would do an interview with other students from different cultural backgrounds, and today I have fulfilled that promise by inviting a fellow Jamaican, someone who is from the same country as I'm from, if you've been watching my videos and have known that. So please help me welcome Sandria.
Hello.
So my first question, as I did before, was for you to introduce yourself. By this, I want you to state your name, your home country, your program of study, and are you still studying? What are you doing? Well, are you still studying? Like, I know that we are in summer holiday, but are you still enrolled in the college? Yeah.
Hello viewers, I'm Sandria. I'm actually from Jamaica. My program of study is postgrad degree diploma, business management specialization in health administration. And I completed my first year of study, and now I'm actually working, not doing any courses at the moment.
Yeah, because we're on summer holiday.
We're on summer holiday.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. So let's get into it. The first question I have for you is, why did you choose Northern Lights College?
I chose Northern Lights College because I was actually introduced to the college by a Canadian consultancy agency, and at the time they introduced the program to me, and I was a bit reluctant because I was saying it's business management and my background is science.
Yeah.
But then when I did further research, I realized that it's a good program. And I also researched about the college, and I realized that it's a lot of international students go to that college because it's affordable compared to all the other colleges in
North America.
North America, yes. Yeah. So it was a good choice.
Okay, thank you. Good answer. So my third question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how intense is your program of choice? And I also want you to compare it to other schools in Jamaica, like schools on a similar level, which would also be post-secondary schools.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 5. The program, it's not very intense, but it's a lot of work in terms of reading and research, assignments. So we have to meet like particular deadlines and stuff. But in terms of difficulty, it's not as difficult compared to what I've experienced
in Jamaica. That's true.
Yes. And the lecturers, they are like easy to talk to.
Yeah.
So they basically explain things to you, and they don't mark as difficult as some of the lecturers in Jamaica.
True. Well, I'm glad that you talked about your relationship with the lecturers and the level of difficulty being just your professors. This brings me to my next question, which is, I want you to comment on your relationship and treatment from your professors, college staff, and peers. And have you felt any or faced any form of racism at the college?
Okay, so so far, most of the professors, they're easy to talk to. If you don't understand a particular topic, you can go to them and they will explain. And also, even the staff at the college, they are pretty friendly.
Yeah.
And they always like say hello to you and have a nice smile and stuff like that. So it shows that they are welcoming. And also with my colleagues and other students at the college, most of them are friendly, I should say. Yeah. And I've never experienced any racism or discrimination at the college. So far it's a good experience.
Well, yeah, thank you for that. I can definitely agree with your sentiments. The professors there, the college staff in general, the entire faculty, the support staff, they were very welcoming. And you mentioned how you got introduced to the college through a consultant agency, but I got introduced to the college actually through a support staff, because I went to the Canadian fair they had in Montego Bay, and that's where I got introduced to the college booth. And the staff that was there, he was very welcoming, and he was the one who, he was one who motivated me to have interest in the college. And so yes, I can definitely agree with what you say about that. Next question is, as a visible minority in Dawson Creek, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you able to access your cultural preferences? And by this I mean like food, music, dance, people from Jamaica. I know that you don't dance. And I also want you to explain your answer.
Okay, so in terms of how do I access my cultural
stuff,
and stuff, because it's a small community. Dawson Creek is a small community, and most of the persons here are Canadian, so to speak, but like the international students make up quite a few of the population. However, it's not really culturally diverse, and as it relates to being a Jamaican, it's difficult to find like certain foods from Jamaica that I'm used to. And in terms of like the music, they don't play a lot of what should I say, Jamaican music, but now and again you might hear like Shaggy. They play Shaggy and Bob Marley are right, the popular ones. So it's a challenge where the food is concerned.
Definitely.
And the music, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, like
right.
We're okay with that.
Yes.
We compromise. The next question I have for you is, would you recommend living in a small city like Dawson Creek to others, and why?
So I would recommend for others to live in a small city. Like
you said you wouldn't?
I would.
Oh, would. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, especially for international students, because things are more affordable in a smaller city compared to other places such as Vancouver and Toronto.
Definitely.
And even they are more affordable, and also things are closer in terms of like the supermarket. You can walk to the supermarket, you can walk to other places, and even at the college, like right across from our dorm at the college, there is like
the Dawson Creek
Mall.
Yeah.
Right, gas station and other places, and it's easier for you if you don't have a vehicle. You can just walk.
So it's like easy commuting in a smaller city. Well, yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, I agree with that. It's easier commuting, so the transportation part of it is gonna be cheaper just because it's easier to walk. But at the same time, I think that the transit system is less developed or advanced than in bigger cities. So let's say that on a bad day when it's snowing, because it snows here a lot, we have to take the taxi because we can't walk in the snow. Like on those days, we are urged to take the cab and pay for the cab. And in a bigger city where they have their train running from 24/7, it will be cheaper, to be in a big city at that time when you have to take the transit a lot.
And just to add, even like with rent, getting somewhere to live, it's more affordable in a smaller city like Dawson compared to larger cities, because in larger cities apartments are more expensive and the bills are also more expensive.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so thank you for talking about the city. Now we're moving to the employment aspect of Dawson Creek. So how easy was it for you to find a job?
it was pretty easy. Even though I sent out lots of application,
Yeah, we all
but I got a job within a month of being here. So I came in September of 2022, and I got a job maybe about September 26th of 2020. So it wasn't a long time before.
Yeah,
I
you just
got
have to go out
employment.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the same for me, kind of, and other persons, but I'm sure it's not gonna take like 2 months because people need workers. So the eighth question that I have for you, we're coming close to an end, is comment on modes of transportation and how easy it is to commute. So I think we talked about this, but if you wanted to reiterate on that, then for sure.
Yeah. Well, compared to what I am used to back in Jamaica, like if we're going from one point A to point B, we have like a set fare. Well, not necessarily a set fare, but like
it's like a standard amount that you know of.
Right.
Yeah.
But here they charge per mileage. So
per meter, yeah.
Per meter, sorry. So whenever you go into a taxi, if you're going like, what should I say, like an hour out of town, they will charge based on how far they're going. So it's kind of expensive where that is concerned, because it's not a flat rate to say in Jamaica we say $100 from Kingston to Spanish Town, but here it's different. Yes.
Yeah, that is true, because the farther you go, the more money you pay, and as it goes back to bad weather days, like if it's snowing, the taxi or the cabs are more busy, so it's a longer time for them to come and get you, because everyone wants a cab on those days, or if it's raining, and because of the weather conditions, it's gonna take a longer time for them to get to places, and it's the longer time it takes, the more money you pay. And other factors which affects that too is like traffic, road conditions, stoplights, so lots of things. Okay, so thank you for commenting on that. Now, the ninth question I have is, as an international student, would you recommend more youths to pursue their studies in Canada, and why?
Yes, I would recommend more youths to pursue their studies in Canada, particularly in like the rural areas of Canada, like Dawson Creek, because as I mentioned before, the school fee is more affordable and housing is more affordable, and the persons, like for example at Northern Lights College, the lecturers, they are welcoming, and it's good to go to a college where there are lots of international students, so everyone, we're all international students, so we treat each other as like newcomers,
like brothers and sisters.
So
yeah, we're very respectful.
Yeah, I've never experienced anything like someone being rude to me.
Yeah.
So far, I would encourage other persons who want to study abroad to choose Canada.
Okay, so this is our last question, guys. So I have a bonus question. So how do you manage working and studying at the same time? Are there any strategies you use to balance work and study life?
So working and studying it's challenging because for me, I normally work, like most times actually, when I have classes, I have to go to work after classes. And even if sometimes, like when I have like a late class in the afternoon, I try to go to work in the morning. So at times I am very tired, because like at one of my job, like sometimes when I reach home it's like minutes to 10, and then I have class at 8:45
for the morning.
Right, so it takes a lot of perseverance and determination,
dedication
and commitment. So it's not easy where balancing is concerned, but it's possible because Jaren did it
Lots
and
of us
she's a
did
graduate
it.
now.
Yeah.
So you just have to have good time management skills.
Yeah.
Which is helpful.
Yeah, so the second part of the question was what strategies that you use, and then you mentioned time management skills. So
yeah, that is very important.
So that's something that you use, yeah.
And prioritizing, because if you know you have like an assignment due the following, like if you work late the night before and you have an assignment due, try to do it like a week before or a couple of days before, instead of rushing to finish everything the night before, because you're going to be extremely tired and maybe a lack of sleep. So it's also good to prioritize as well.
Yeah, good answer. So are you okay with a bonus question?
Sure.
I've never used it in the previous videos, so why not? So have you felt any form of discrimination against your race or demographical features while living in Canada? So you know what demographical features are? Like your skin color, your hair, like discrimination in general. And this is not alluding to the college, it's alluding to the entire of Canada or the entire city.
Let's see. I can't recall. There might be maybe subtle discrimination.
Yeah, like, you know, like sneaking little
yes,
comments.
like subtle, but nothing outrightly, like
nothing directly
to say, oh, why is your hair like curly like that, and you're so dark, or you know, nothing like that. But for the most part, people here, they are pretty friendly and they're always smiling. So I'm not sure if they're thinking otherwise, but I haven't experienced any form of discrimination like that. Have you?
No. Okay, so I can't recall a time where I felt discrimination, but as it relates to you know, like the social context of living here, sometimes you definitely would feel like a social outcast in a sense. And when I came here, Sandra wasn't here. When I came here, it was only one of the Jamaican girls here, and I got introduced to her like months after I was here. So I was basically the only black person here when I started Walmart. I was the only black person working at Walmart. I still am now. So because of the idea that you're working in a confined area or you're in a classroom and you're the only person who has these demographical features, the idea or thought of that alone will sometimes, you know, kind of have like, you know, like a negative
you might feel
connotation to you, you know, like you might feel a way
that you're different.
Yeah, like you know, like you just think that you stand out, and you know, like you know, like in your head you're probably just, you know, thinking that others are probably, you know, saying, why is she this way, or you know, like thoughts like that. So sometimes you definitely feel down like a social outcast. And when it comes down to your hair, like other people, they can just wake up and get dressed, shake out their hair and go. I have to spend maybe hours or like 30 minutes combing my hair or comb my hair from the night before and tying it down. And I have 4C hair, so it's pretty bad. It's just, yeah, it can be a lot.
Yeah, I agree with Jaren in terms of the job, because when I started at the pet store that I'm working now, I am the only black person there, and I am still the only black person in that particular. It's not a big store like Walmart, but so far being there, the other employees, they are friendly and okay. But at first I was thinking like, I'm different, and the other persons, they're Canadians and stuff. But it has been okay so far. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Sandra, for sitting this interview with me. Before we go, do you have any questions for me?
No, not at this moment.
Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.
Bye.